Thank you for joining me today at 2cutebeads.com. We've had some requests for some new crystal creations, so I thought I'd make one up for you. I'm calling this one Sunshine because I think we all need a little bit of sunshine. I hope you're all staying safe out there and being very creative. Your kit's going to contain a tube of E6000, a sterling silver large hole 3mm bead, a rose 5000 6mm, 14mm jonquil hearts, 3mm fern green satin, and this is a oldie but a goodie. This is a 20mm 5000 jet. And then for your base, you're going to have a luminous disc, 25mm luminous green. Your kit's going to come with everything you need to create sunshine. So what I did already, I folded my wire in half because I'm going to need 6 pieces. So I folded it in half and I'm going to cut it. So I'm only going to work with half at a time. So then I need 3 pieces off of this. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start creating our leaves. I think I have them pretty equal. Okay, so to start with our leaves, we're going to load 5 of our 3mm bicones on. So we start with 5. We're going to bring our wires up together. We're going to pull down, creating a little circle, and we're going to twist. We're going to grab our bent nose. We're going to come in here, and we're going to twist it 2 times. Straighten your wire out and very carefully cut off one of your wires. And be really careful. So we're going to repeat that. Again, 5. Bring your wires together. Twist it with your fingers if you can. Sometimes I have a hard time doing that and getting it tight, so I always like to use the bent nose. Then I'll twist it. I don't want to come down too far because I'm going to be adding another bicone here. So then I'm going to straighten my wires out, pull one off to the side, and very carefully I'm going to nip it off. Now I have 2. going to do this again. 2, 3. Five. Bringing them up, making sure I have them together again. Coming up here with my bent nose as close as I can. One down, one off to the side. I'm going to take one off. There we go. So now I have my 3. So now I'm just going to start loading bicones on. We need a different amount on each, so on this one I'm going to add 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one's going to have 10. This one will have 8. Okay, so I have 8 and 10. I'm going to put these two together, and I'm going to add 1 here. Pull down nice and tight so that you don't have wire showing. There we go. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to twist those two together. I'm going to add another bicone. I'm going to pull one wire to the side. And I'm going to cut it off. So now again, I only have the one stem coming down. I'm going to start loading bicones on this one. This one I'm going to do 6. 3. 4. 5. Now I'm only going to put 5 on this one. And you'll have plenty of bicones, so you can do however many you want and adjust it. I'm going to take a bicone, I'm going to load, just like I did before, I'm going to load the 2 wires through here. And I'm going to pull the one down into place. So here we go. This is going to be the back of my leaf system. And they're all movable, so you're going to be able to put them where you want them. And I'm going to twist my wires together now. I'm going to set that to the side. Now I need to make 2 more leaves, so I'm going to take, and I don't need it as long, so about 4 inches. I'm going to set this piece to the side. So on this one again, we add our 5. We do the same thing as we did before. Bring them up together. One down. Nip off the extra wire. Load 5 again. Okay. Nice and close. Get as close as we can. Now on each one of these, we're going to add 1 bicone. And a bicone. There we go. Now we have our leaves. Now we're going to go ahead and create our flower. So I'm going to set these things back here. So now we have our long piece of wire. So we're going to load all 6 of our hearts on. All 6 are on. Straighten your wire out. Now we're going to take our wire and we're going to take it back through 3 of the hearts. Only 3. We're going to try to get our wire even on both sides. And we have it. And we're going to pull. Take your pink round, load it on one side. Take your wire back through. And pull. Pull nice and tight. Bring your wire through here, down, and around. Take your bent nose again, same thing. We're going to twist nice and tight, everything in place. We have our flower. Load your 4mm bicone on. Bring it up. Now we have all our components. They're all created. Now all we have to do is put our flower together. This has a nice large hole in it. So we're going to start with the back. I have one here. I'm going to add, I want it to stand up, so I'm going to add two more, I think. We'll do it. I want it to be above my flower, the height of my flower. So I think 2 more. That should do it. So this is going to go in first. I have that in. Now I'm going to add my flower. And I want the center facing forward. And you can use your bent nose to bring them down in place if you need to. Okay. So I have those 2 things in. Push them up a little bit because now I'm going to add my 2 leaves in the front. You can feel your wire coming through. And I have 1 more. And I don't want to pull too tightly yet. I should have straightened the bottom of this out. It makes it easier if they're straight. Push that one through. Come through the other end. Okay. Now everything is in. And before I want to make sure I like the way everything looks. And I do. So now I'm going to start on each of my wires and I'm going to pull them up tight. Getting everything in place. Checking the back to make sure it's in place. There should be no wires showing. Okay. Try to get your wires straight. Now you're going to take your large hole and you're going to get all these wires in there. Make sure you get them all in there. And that's the reason we want our wires straight, because it makes it easier if all your wires are straight for you to get everyone in there. Okay. We have them all in there. We pull them down nice and tight. Make sure everything's in here really well. Come up here, pull tight, flatten it. Make sure you got everything locked in good. Which we do. So, now we can nip off this. And I'm going to push this over. I'm going to arrange my flower, my leaves, make sure I've got everything front and back the way I want it. It's going to set in here. Just like that. So now we take our E6000 and we put our E6000 right here. And I have one here that I glued earlier today, so my E6000 is filling this hole. And make sure that you have it straight. On there. Walk away, leave it, come back to it a few hours later, and you have a beautiful sunshine crystal creation. I hope you had fun making this and it passed some of your time while you're staying safe. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Us at Two Cute Beads, we want to thank you for all your love and support and well wishes you've sent our way. And we'll all get through this together.